in a wishbone type formation. And he's going to hand it off to Tyler Boyer. Boyer comes around from the right side, around to the left, gets ahead for a few yards. Pickup of about 3 on the play.
That was a nice little misdirection by Boyer, picking up those 3 yards.
No huddle offense after a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Tomasetti under 7 once again. 2 receivers to the right. This time a handoff. No, it's a fumble on the field, and it's going to be picked up by Twin Valley, and a turnover already by Kennett in their own territory, and the Raiders will take over at the Kennett 38.
Yeah, Doug, it was a mush fumble there to the running back. He just went without the ball. The ball just popped out of Tomasetti's hand and picked up by Twin Valley.
Both teams going without a huddle right now, and so Twin Valley on the field at the Kennett 38, once again on the near hash mark. Under center for Twin Valley now is Sam Nelson. Back split, receivers, 3 receivers, slot receiver to the left. Nelson. And it's a play action. He's back to pass, going to go deep down to the center of the field, and he's got a receiver, but overthrows the receiver who had broken free from the defense. And that was intended for John Badusky, but incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there is a flag on the play, Doug. It might be a hold on the offensive lineman.
That's the preliminary indication.
Now, I wish the listeners could see how this play progressed downfield. It was a nice play action by the quarterback, and he did have a wide receiver down the middle, but he just overshot it.
Yeah, he was loose down the center running a post pattern, and it was incomplete, but the holding backs him up to the Kennett 48, so it'll be 1st and 20 now for Twin Valley. And they come back out with a 3 receiver set, slot to the left, back split, Nelson under center. Nelson is going to run. He's going to option pitch out to Ryan Hoffman. Hoffman is stacked up behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 2 as Kennett defense rises up and stiffens there and drops in for a loss of 2 yards.
That was a great defensive stand by Kennett Blue Demons. They did not they did not get fooled on the option pass, and they just picked them up in 2 yards behind.
So the ball's at midfield now, 2nd down and 22 for Twin Valley. As the Raiders now right in the center of the field.
They're going to put big men up front on the line.
Kennett running 5 on the line, 2 linebackers, and there's an inside handoff, and that is to Carson Allen. Carson Allen off the right tackle, ahead for 2 yards, so I'll pick up the 2 yards they just lost in the previous play.
Liddick and Masha did a great job containing the running back on that play. He had no place to go, and he only picked up those 2 yards.
So we're back to 3rd and 20 now for the Raiders. 3rd and 20, ball on the Kennett side of the field at the Kennett 48. And it looks like Twin Valley is running plays in now from the sideline. And now the slot receivers to the right. Nelson under center, back split again. And it's a play action. He's back to pass, going to go over the center of the field. It's through the hands of the intended receiver. And that was, again, number 82. That was Nigel Hill that time. And it would have been a tough pass, but probably should have come down with that.
He should have. If it hits your hands, you're supposed to catch the football, Doug. And he would have been sprung for a big game if he would have caught that football. But there was a good defensive pressure by Arthur Peroni.
It looks like Twin Valley may have seen something in the secondary of Kennett's defense, because that's twice now they've got a receiver open in the center of the field in the secondary, but missed on both pass attempts. Otherwise, they both could have been big gainers.
I totally agree with you.
Here comes the punt attempt by Twin Valley. A little better punt attempt, and it's going to be caught by Liddick at his own 20, and he is brought down at the 24, where Kennett will take over 1st and 10 for their 2nd offensive possession.
It was great coverage by the Twin Valley special teams. They just overshot their men and got down to get Liddick.
So with 7:24 to go here in the first quarter, Kennett on their 2nd offensive possession, no score, as the Kennett Blue Demons host Twin Valley Raiders. Again, Kennett coming out with the ball in their own 24. Tomasetti, the quarterback.
Twin Valley has 2 linebackers out there, 3 defensive backs.
And it's going to be a handoff to Kennett number 33, Anthony Torello. He's got a big gain around the right side. It gets across the 30, 35, across the 40. Let's see where they spot the ball, right at the Kennett 40. So a pickup of 16 for the Blue Demons.
He did a great job going past the right tackle. There was a good blocking in front of him, and that's how he picked up those 16 yards, Doug.
All right, so Kennett now moving the sticks. That's their first down of the afternoon or of the morning. And they go 1st and 10 from their own 40. 2 receivers to the left. And that's going to be a handoff to number 46. That was Jordan Lardani. Another big gainer, another first down as he gets it into Twin Valley territory at the Twin Valley 46.
He did a great job shooting up between the right tackle and right guard, and they did a good job blocking for him and to pick up those big yards.
Pick up a 14 on the play. Ball now at the Twin Valley 46. And back to pass is Tomasetti. He's got a man open on the left side, and it's through the hands of Tyler Boyer, thrown a little high. Boyer is only 5'5", so he's got to keep the ball close to the ground.
Yeah, you got to throw it low, but he just overshot him just a little bit. Maybe he got a little too happy feet.
Boyer, as we said, is senior, 5'5", 160 pounds, so a good stiff wind would cause him a problem, but Tomasetti had him open on the left flat. Here we are back under center. Tomasetti again, 2nd down and 10. And it's going to be a handoff to Jordan Lardani. Lardani off the right tackle, and he gets ahead for about 5 or 6 yards. Nice carry, and bring up 3rd down.
Doug, what Kennett's doing is a great job using the running backs through the A and B gaps. They're doing a great job going through the tackles, and the tackles are doing an awesome job pushing the defensive lineman backwards.
That was a pickup of 6, and now it's 3rd and 4, and it's a pitch back to Lardani again off the left side, and brought down at the 36-yard line.
He might be an inch short.
Pretty close, although I think the spot may be favorable. I'm gonna guess he gets the first down on this.
And he does.
It'll be 1st and 10 after a pickup of 6. The ball now at the Twin Valley 36. Kennett 1st and 10. Ball in the near hash mark. Tomasetti under center. Tomasetti, handoff to Lardani. He goes off the left guard this time, right to the 30-yard line after a pickup of about 6 again.
I like the offense that Kennett's running right now with the option given it to Lardani. He's a big boy. He looks like Brandon McLaughlin from Avangrid from a few years back. 2nd
and 4, that's a good comparison. Tomasetti back to pass on the near side. He's got a receiver. It's complete inside the 25-yard line, and that's Liam Clark with the reception at the 22-yard line. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Twin Valley was in man coverage, and Tomasetti just read that perfectly and got it to Clark. Good pickup by the Blue Demons.
Pickup of 8 on the play, so it's 1st and 10 with the ball now at the Twin Valley 22 as Kennett has put together a nice drive here. Started at their own 24, now at the Twin Valley 22. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score yet. Tomasetti, wishbone, or excuse me, not the wishbone, but there's a handoff on the inside, end around to number 33, Anthony Torello. That's a wing T is what I was trying to come up with, and he's down to the 16-yard line after a pickup of about 6.
They're just playing good Kennett football right now, Doug. I like how this offense is running. It's running smoothly. At the first series was a little bit slow, but now they're picking it up.
All right, so let's bring up 2nd down and 4 from the Twin Valley, 17 or so yard line. Again, we hand off now, power right up the middle to Jordan Lardani as he moves the pile forward, and again may have enough for a first down as he's close to the 10-yard line.
I believe he does, Doug, and he's just one of these powerful running backs that it's going to be hard to tackle today.
So the ball now at the 11-yard line after a pickup of 5 for Lardani. And I'll bring 1st down and 10 once again. Kenny can get a first down here without scoring a touchdown. No score yet. 4:33 to go in the first quarter, and now some confusion as Kennett's not sure about the play, and they've got to hurry up to get this play off.
Twin Valley's going to try to stack the line to stop the run.
And there's Tomasetti, again a handoff, end around to Torello. Torello from the left side goes around the right side off the right tackle, ahead for a couple of yards.
I think Twin Valley has figured it out a little bit on how to stop Torello, but they're going to have trouble stopping Lardani.
Picks up 5 in the play, 2nd down and 5 from the Twin Valley 6-yard line. Tomasetti under center once again.
Zone defense for Twin Valley.
And a handoff, that was to Jordan Lardani. He tries the left guard this time. Picks up a couple more yards. I believe he's short of a first down, though.
Yeah, that was good containment by the Twin Valley Raiders.
pickup of 2, so it'll be at the 4-yard line, 3rd and 2 for Kennett. But the ball inside the 5 now. 3:23 left in the first quarter. Still no score. Kennett knocking on the door, trying to break through here for the first touchdown or score of the game. Tomasetti under center. And he's going to roll to the right. He's going to pitch it back to Lardani. He's going to be in for a touchdown! Touchdown, Kennett. Jordan Lardani takes it in from 4 yards out.
That was a great run by Lardani. He went up to the right of the field, found a block by his right tackle, went in for the score. Nice run by Lardani. Good start of the game for Kennett on their second drive.
So Kennett takes it in. They drive 76 yards on the play, on the drive rather. Take it in for the touchdown, and here's the extra point attempt by Brett Rose. And they're having trouble with the snaps, couldn't get it down, and now they're trying to run it in from the outside, and it is not going to be any good. So the extra point try no good. It will remain 6-0. And that's with 3:06 to go here in the first quarter. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to High School Football on 1520 WCHE.
Don't be intimidated by transmission mechanics any longer. The best of the best is right here in Paoli. Copman Transmissions on Business Route 30. Phil and Brian are two of the most honest transmission guys in the business, and they'll repair your vehicle fairly at the best price possible. Call now for more information at Copman Transmission in Paoli at 610-647-8484 and tell them Ron McNeil recommended them highly. That's 610-647-8484 for Copman Transmission.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Kennett High School. Doug Sterling, Jason Harvey with you. Kennett is on the board, 6-0 after a touchdown by Lardani. And there was a 12-play drive. Took about 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the drive. And Kennett with the ensuing kickoff, a short kickoff. And it's going to bounce around and be picked up finally at the 13-yard line, 15-20. And Twin Valley will start their drive right around their own 20-yard line.
Now, I want to see what kind of defense Kennett's going to throw out there. Last possession for Twin Valley did not end. Last 2 possessions, actually, did not end well for Twin Valley. So let's see if they can contain the pressure on the quarterback, stop the run, but also they have to look at the wide receivers because they did get play faked on 2 play action calls.
3:02 to go here in the first quarter. Twin Valley trying to find some offense, and they will start, as we said, at their own about 21-yard line. Nelson under center, back split. 3 receivers to the right, and they take a right up the gut for a couple of yards, or maybe a yard.
And Kennett came up with the football.
And there was a fumble underneath all that. So how about that? Looks like big number 58, Albert Magana picked that up, 5'11", 265-pounder. And Kennett has a great field position for their next drive from the Twin Valley 22.
Yeah, that was a great defensive stand by the Kennett Blue Demons defense. They made the quarterback fumble the football on the exchange, picked it up, and now they're on the 22-yard line for their second straight possession.
All right, so an opportunity for Kennett to put some distance early on in this game between themselves and the Raiders at Twin Valley. And again, coming out without a huddle. Barry Tomasetti, the quarterback. Wing T formation. Lardani is a setback, and they fake it to him, and they hand it off to number 33, and that is Anthony Torello. Torello ahead for about 5-6 yards. And right now, the offensive line for Kennett is winning the battle there in the trenches.
Yes, they are. They're doing a great job pushing the defensive linemen backwards. And when you put both Lardani and Torello in the backfield, you don't know which player is going to get the football, so it's going to be a lot of confusion for Twin Valley.
Pick up a 4 in the play, so the ball will be spotted at 18. We actually have a timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Twin Valley calls timeout, and obviously Coach Hancock wants to talk this over and figure out what they're going to be able to do. I want to thank our sponsors this morning for high school football on 1520 WCHE. Cotman Total Auto Care and Transmission of Paoli. Brandywine Hospital. It's better at Brandywine. The Engraving and Awards Center in Malvern. State Farm Insurance agent Willie Anderson, and Robert D. Fanning, realtor of Caldwell Banker Real Estate in Exton. And I was listening to Robert on my way to the football game a little bit this morning. Had a show on Saturday morning. Always does a great job. Talking about one of the most knowledgeable realtors out there. That's Robert D. Fanning of Caldwell Banker